So now I'm going to start the Aleddra LED double safety switch T8 easy retrofit conversion. One thing I want you to notice is that this is a 4-foot fluorescent T8 troffer. You'll see these fluorescent tubes are made by Sylvania. So I'm going to turn this on so you can see that it works before I start the conversion. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and remove the lamps first. These are Sylvania lamps. These are fluorescent T8s. We want to remove these nice and gently before we remove the ballast cover, because if we bump one of these tubes with that metal cover, we could break them and they'll explode. There's some gases inside that aren't very healthy and they're kind of harmful. Now that these are removed, I'm going to remove the cover now. Now we have a fluorescent ballast, and this is actually a Phillips fluorescent ballast. So to give you an idea, a lot of facility managers, maintenance managers, when the fluorescent tubes go out, they'll replace it with whatever tube is handy or cost effective and cheap. And as you can see, this is a Phillips ballast with Sylvania tubes in it. In the beginning, this more than likely had Phillips tubes in it. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and remove this ballast, because per the Aleddra EasiRetrofit instructions with the double safety switch with photos on the back of it, it says we need to remove the ballast and connect the line voltage directly to the tombstones. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now normally you're on a ladder and a ceiling. For convenience today, we actually pulled one out of the ceiling and put it on a table for you. But normally you're on a ladder and you've got a tool belt on with all these wonderful tools that I have here: nut driver, wire strippers, crimpers, wire nuts in your tool bags. So now that this is removed, I'm going to go ahead and wire the line voltage directly to the tombstones. And I'm going to reuse my wire nuts so that way I'm being somewhat cost effective or efficient. Come on, give me just a second. Now when you do this, you're going to have sometimes 2, 3, or 4 of these wires from your tombstones coming, so you're going to need a bigger wire nut. And sometimes, even if there are 4 tubes or 6 or 8 tube troffers or tube troffers, or right now, just bear with me. You're going to have more than just these few wires. You're going to have anywhere from 2 to 8 on here, or 1 to 8. Now that we're wired direct, I'm going to go ahead and put this cover back on to hide all the wires. You want to make sure all your wires are in there nice and neat so they don't get pinched by the metal. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the Aleddra double safety switch tube in here. As you can see, there's a safety switch here and a safety switch here. This makes it UL 1598C certified or classified. And so when I install these, this safety switch doesn't get depressed until I turn the tube. So I can't get shocked. It's an open circuit. Even if one switch is depressed, it's still an open circuit until both of them depress, and then it's a closed circuit at that point. Okay, it's installed, we're done. Now all I gotta do is turn it on. We're a finished product. Now, the only other thing that you have to do is stapled to these wonderful instructions is a label, a retrofit sticker that has to go into this fixture because it'll no longer accommodate the fluorescent tubes. So this is definitely a mandatory thing. Once you're done converting this to the LED, you have to put this sticker on here.